We recently had a pretty neat car with a pretty cool story come through the shop. A friend of ours called and said, hey, it's my husband and mine wedding anniversary coming up, and he's always wanted a '69 Chevelle SS 396, and I'm thinking about getting him one for an anniversary present, right? It's a cool present. So we said, sure, we're happy to help you find one. Well, it turns out that an SS 396 Chevelle was a little bit out of the budget for what they were talking about, but that doesn't mean they can't find a cool car. So we ended up locating a 1968 Chevelle Malibu Sport Coupe, right? So this is not the big block with the stripes and all the fancy stuff. It's actually kind of the opposite. It was a white vanilla bench seat car with rally wheels and a small block. And in fact, we did a little test, right? We used our social media to find out ahead of time if he would like this car or not, because again, he wanted something flashy like an SS 396. So without him knowing, we posted a picture of the car on Facebook before we purchased it and said, hey, what would you do to this car if it were yours? And his son said, hey, Dad, what do you think about this? And he actually commented on the car and he said, I wouldn't do anything. I like it just the way it is. Well, that was our go-ahead to know that he would like this car. So it came from California. We negotiated with the seller and had it transported to our shop where we did some maintenance on it in preparation for the big surprise. And the car really has some interesting stuff. Originally, it's a 327. It's got factory installed air conditioning. It had a factory installed AM/FM radio, factory installed tilt steering wheel, in-dash tachometer, power windows, which is pretty unusual on a Chevelle like this, the forward lamp monitors on the fender, both sides, and also in the rear package tray. And these are designed to light up with the headlights and the turn signals through a fiber optic. And if those are not on when you turn the headlights on, it means you got a headlight out. Pretty interesting technology for the time. The car also came with a rear factory mount sway bar and a factory installed trunk release, right? So the list of options goes on and on for this car, making it unique. When it arrived here, it was in pretty good shape. It drove pretty nice, needed a little bit of maintenance, so we took care of a few things and then kept the whole car pretty much a secret until it was time to present it to the owner. Has anybody ever given you a car before?
No, I've never been given a car.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Well, let's see what his gift is from his lovely wife.
Man,
What do you think?
she is pretty. She is so pretty.
It's cool. This car.
It is very cool.
It's very subtle.
Yeah, I love it.
It's a '68, but it's unlike many I've ever seen because there's so many cool options on this car.
Oh man, I think she's gorgeous. I don't know. I like them pretty original. I really do. So numbers matching on the motor.
Yep.
I assume everything else.
Yep.
Numbers
Transmission, rear end, whole thing.
matching. Awesome.
Congrats.
Awesome. I love her. You did great, man.
Well, your wife did it all, so.
Yeah. You did. You found a good one.
So I think you need to take it for a spin.
I think that's gotta happen.
Yeah. He took it home and drove it for a couple of weeks, got to learn how it felt and how it reacted. Overheated it, spilled some coolant on the floor, so it came back to us for some maintenance. We put a new water pump on it and did a few upgrades, like a tubular front suspension system from Global West, which improved the alignment and the handling. But really this car didn't need much. It's a factory disc brake car. So this story turned out very, very well. It was a great surprise. The customer was very happy with the car. It was a great anniversary gift. And we had fun locating the car and doing the upgrades on it. So it's always fun to be able to get involved with our customers and be part of these stories. If you've got a fantasy car or something that you're looking for, we might be able to help you find it. Or if you have one, help you restore it. You can reach us at v8speedshop.com.